Come on, stream.
Are you struggling?
It's taking forever to load. Don't I pull it up? If I can pull it up on my phone in the meantime, that's crazy. Okay, now it pulls up. All right. So, all right. So I think stream is going good. So I think to start off, since I named it this, do you have any Naruto hot takes?
Hot take?
Yeah. Could be about a character, could be about a show, could be about an arc, could be about a moment. Anything.
One of my hottest takes, I feel like, is the war arc wasn't that bad.
The Great Ninja War arc?
Yeah, it was not that bad. I don't know why people act like it was the worst thing ever. Like, there was a lot of good scenes in that. It might have ended off bad, like, not as we wanted, but the entirety of the arc as a whole is pretty good.
People hate the Great Ninja War arc?
Yes, most Naruto fans say that the series ends after the Pain arc.
I could be wrong about this, but is the reason why people say the arc ends is because of what they do with Zetsu? It's like that doesn't happen, it doesn't exist anymore?
Basically, everything after, you know, like, everything after the Zetsu thing, and then Obito being handled poorly, and then there's everything, basically. They don't like the way Madara died. They don't like Kaguya at all as a character.
Interesting. Okay. That's an interesting way to start off. And chat, let us know if you have any Fortnite hot takes. If you agree, or especially if you disagree or agree with that opinion. But let's see. Since you shared one, what's the one I have? I'm trying to think. I'm also trying not to repeat myself when it comes to hot takes. Like, one of them I've said before is that I don't think Orochimaru is that good of a character. But I've said that before, so I'll be repeating myself.
But I've said that before, so I'd be repeating myself. No,
Okay,
no, let him know.
hot take. Jiraiya is not that good of a sensei for Naruto.
I agree with that.
Really?
All Jiraiya did was, like, let him be him. He neglected watching after him and just kind of taught him, like, one technique. I mean, to be fair, it is the technique that he uses the most, so maybe he doesn't... We need to give him a bit of credit.
Yeah. But I just feel like the amount of love that Jiraiya gets, and, you know, it's so emotional, it's so impactful when, you know, he dies to pain, and then Naruto reacts afterwards and everything. But the fact that Jiraiya, 9 times out of 10, when he's training Naruto, runs off to be pervy sage, he's not that great of a sensei.
Yeah, exactly.
Hot take.
But that's who he is. As a person.
I agree.
We can't get mad at him for that.
Yeah. And without a doubt, the best, like, sensei mentor figure for Naruto is Iruka. By far.
Yeah. Yeah, Kakashi kind of neglected him as well in the beginning.
Well, it's because of Sasuke's curse mark. Oh!
Are you dead?
I killed someone. I killed 2 people.
Good job, man. Alright. I'm looting up at a faraway house because I landed a little bit, like, at a weird spot.
Alright. Chat, what other takes do you have for Naruto, or do you agree or disagree? I probably triggered people with that take since, no! It's so emotional! I literally cried when Jiraiya died to his former student. Which I didn't. But I know people do.
It's super messed up. I will say that.
The way he died?
Just, like, the connection to the person that killed him. He like took them in when they didn't have anything. Just kind of upsetting, you know. Like I understand if people would disagree with you on that.
I mean, this is also the series where Minato is seen as like the most beloved character in all the Hidden Leaf Village, and he literally told people in the Hidden Leaf Village, "Hey, don't bully my son." And then what do people do? Well, they do it. So I mean, the fact that Minato sacrificed everything just for them to bully his son is crazy.
It's just because he has a fox inside of his body.
Yeah.
Although, Naruto's a real weird world, because in the real world, well, let's be honest, people don't bully orphans for no reason. People don't come up and be like, hey, that kid's an orphan, let's fuck with him real bad.
No. Let's see what other takes are there. Because I feel like we're starting to warm up with the takes, but I feel like it's not too spicy yet.
Do you want to just drop a heater?
Yeah, that's the whole point of the stream.
Well, I mean, do you have to believe the hot take? Because I can just say some outlandish shit right now that I don't believe.
Whatever you feel is for entertainment, whether you can say stuff that you actually believe in, like with me with like Jiraiya stuff, or just say something to get a reaction and be like, Skip Bayless, it's up to you.
Do you think it would have made a more entertaining story if Sasuke was the main character instead of Naruto?
Huh. See,
Because when it comes to actual hardships, Sasuke faced a lot more actual hardships.
more than Naruto?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
All, like, I'm talking about, like, mental damage.
I feel like it's, one of those split hair comparisons where one person is obviously traumatized because their, golden child, older brother, killed everyone, and he never got any attention from his family because, well, said golden child, older brother was, seen as, the perfect person. He had to weigh up to those expectations. And then as soon as he got attention from his parents, they died.
Ugh, yeah, that's rough, man.
But I will say, I definitely would have liked Sasuke more if he was the main character. Because the arc and emotion is there. I just don't care about Sasuke that much. I don't know if that's a hot take, because I know people like him, but I don't like him. I never did. I don't see the point of him, because whenever he's on screen, I never know if I should like him or not.
The crazy thing is, they put so much effort into traumatizing him as a side character. He got main character type trauma as a side character.
So obviously so I guess that, comes back to my other point, I guess, connecting question. Obviously, Naruto's known for having tragic childhood backstories. Do you think Sasuke is the most tragic one?
No. The most tragic backstory is Gaara.
Interesting.
Is that interesting?
I think
Gaara
that's
had a
interesting.
shitty ass childhood. His dad tried to kill him every day almost, and his mom died protecting him. And he was made to believe that his mom hated him, and like literally, he was told that he was a monster. He shouldn't have friends. His own village tried to literally make people stay away from him.
Yeah.
Like, does it get worse? It doesn't get worse. He was taught to like pain.
I would make the argument that is the most tragic backstory of Naruto. Is Nagato.
But Nagato got to live his life. He actually had friends.
And then he watched them die.
Yeah, but everybody in Naruto watches their friends die. Gaara literally... Gaara never had loved ones to to begin with.
But here's my reason for her pain. He was born during a Great Ninja War, so he watched his parents die in front of him. So then he became an orphan instantly. Everyone around him died. The dog died. No one was like helping him out or anything. And then once he was able to find people who would help him out, and then he was trained by Dry and everything, he watched them die in front of him, and that's how he had to be the Rinnegan.
Yeah, I get your point. Like, it is supposed to be tragic, but it's not like Gar, dude. Dude, Gar's dad, literally the nanny, the one that probably loved Gar the most, was forced to try to assassinate him at night, and then Gar had to use self-defense to kill her, and then when he found out that it was her, he literally had a mental breakdown, and his nanny was forced to tell him that she never loved him, and neither did his mom. Even though she did like him. Like, it doesn't get more fucked up. I
say it all the time when people say that Naruto's a kid's show. I go back to that line from that arc you're talking about with Gaara. That line where it's like, you know, what is love and everything? Baby, don't hurt me. But anyway, you know, what is love and everything? If it's something that you can't, like, it's like something you can't physically touch or see, then why is it her when you don't have any or something like that? Which is crazy to say, but true.
It's just some of the best shit I've ever even heard. It's being spoken into existence. Just... Oh, we need to get off. We're going.
Yeah, we're kind of screwed.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I don't have any mobility items. That's the only issue.
Yeah. Chat, do you agree with these takes? Or are you just down for the count because they're so triggering? That's like, nope, I can't stay any longer.
Dude, just kiss me.
Let's see what it takes.
Dude, does Nevin or like Evan pop up in your streams anymore?
Who?
One of your fans that used to watch your Five Nights at Freddy's thing. Every time I was in there, he would be commenting. Does he still show up any?
No.
Okay.
Let's see. I remember I had the opinion that Shikamaru wasn't a good character, but that was in OG Naruto. Once we got to the Asuma death and Haiden fight mini arc, that's where I liked Shikamaru. So I mean, I can't say a hot take of Shikamaru's not a good character because he is. He's in my top 5, or he fluctuates in my top 5. But in the beginning, in OG Naruto, he's not good. At least I'm not a fan of him.
That's actually a somewhat hot take, because after the first episode that he aired, there was a popularity poll in Japan, and after one episode of people even seeing a glimpse of him, I guess his character model was just attractive enough for him to be in Naruto's top 10 characters with him saying nothing at all.
So are you going off attractiveness or good characters?
It's a popularity poll, so it can be a combination of both, but he was already top 10 after one episode.
Because I would say Ino was attractive. I wouldn't say she's a good character, though.
Yeah, Ino wasn't a part of the top 10, though. So
mainly because they were annoying in the... I mean, mainly because Ino and Sakura, the first, like, episodes, were just all about Sasuke, Sasuke, Sasuke. So obviously no one's going to vote them as a good character.
Well, they were kind of built up to be that way. To make a point. It's like that they're a plot tool.
Yeah.
We need to make Naruto, you know, look like we needed to feel bad for him.
So I guess speaking of Naruto and everything, I know you and I have gone back and forth on this take, and I don't think you agree on this one. Do you think the series would have been interesting if, similar to one you brought up earlier, Sasuke was the hero and Naruto was the villain?
Considering they're like rivals, like they're like perfect rivals. Like Sasuke is not much weaker than Naruto at any given time, if he even is. If he was giving the love and nurture of a main character, I think Sasuke would have came out on top. So I don't think a lot of things would have changed. Or is Sasuke being the main character, he still turns evil? Is that what are you going by there?
So basically, it keeps the same backstory where Sasuke, still has the Uchiha massacre and everything. He's still seen as the hero after killing Itachi, but instead of Naruto like protecting the village because like, I want to be selfless, I found friends like Sasuke, Gaara, Kakashi, so I want to protect them and everything. Instead, Naruto basically becomes Obito, where it's like, alright, the Hidden Leaf Village bullied me because they wanted to ostracize me, alright, now I'm just going to be a villain.
So he never leaves to go train with Orochimaru and stuff?
No.
Yeah, I think Sasuke would honestly... Well, if Sasuke never did that, he wouldn't be on Naruto's league at all. That's the tough part, is that Naruto is like superhuman, like an alien. Where the hell did this guy go?
Shot behind me. Oh, hello, Peter Griffin. He's under there.
Got him. Oh, I died. What did we get into there?
I don't even know.
Or did you go back to lobby?
I read it up.
Okay, we should be good then. It's not saying you're ready yet, but...
Because I know people saying that Naruto, if he was a villain, would have been a stronger Obito.
Yeah, 100%.
That picture is funny.
Let's see.
That picture is funny.
What other takes have I seen? What other hypothetical scenarios have I seen? Ooh. What would have happened if Naruto... I'm sure you remember the very first episode of Naruto where he steals the Hidden Leaf Scroll because he was tricked. What if he actually did steal the scroll? What would have happened, you think? Hello?
Give me just a second, I'm replying to a chick.
Okay. I was like, I think I lost you trying to think of it.
Alright, what's up?
So, you remember in the first episode of entire Naruto where he's tricked by that person part of Orochimaru's clan where Naruto steals the scroll and Iruka shows up? What if Naruto, instead of returning, actually stole the scroll?
He would have been powerful as fuck. If he learned everything in that scroll, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. How do you think the series would have played out? In your mind.
Do you want to make an absolute monster that every single shinobi on Earth couldn't kill? Put together?
Is that what you think would have happened?
Naruto has unlimited chakra. All he had to do was really get older, and somebody needed to break the seal. He could have done that himself by having a near-death experience, which he would have had if he's just straight-ass evil.
Okay.
Do you think he would have been able to control Kuruma, though, is the real question.
Oh, got the key card. I mean, if he had unlimited chakra, I do think he would have been able to control Kuruma, because, I mean, that's kind of what happened already in the show.
Yeah, but he has unlimited chakra partially because of his bond with Kurama.
Oh. Oh, I'm in a fight. I killed one.
Coming. How good are they?
I don't know. He's in this building right here.
Oh, he had a faster shooting gun.
Damn.
I hit him with a pump. Ready up, ready up. Cole, you make me feel like you're the only girl in the world. Oh, did I tell you that I finished the whole battle pass? Like,
Oh.
even the bonus pages that are out. Yep, I just got the last special reward, which was a car. Now the only thing left for me to get the whole rest of the season is Super Styles, and I think this season goes all the way until like February or March.
What would have happened if Naruto joined the Akatsuki?
Yeah, that's just OP. Learning from that many evil motherfuckers.
That... I mean... Let's be
probably
honest, how would that even work, though? If we're being very technical.
He would instantly become the leader.
Would he?
Or he would just be really close friends with Pain. I think that's how it would be.
Because the Akatsuki's whole goal is to get all the tail beasts. Well, if one of your members is a tail beast, I mean, would you keep them around? Or you just kill them?
I'm assuming they would have to get every other tailed beast, and then they would just implant them into Naruto.
Huh.
If you're saying that he's a part of the Akatsuki, and they're not just like trying to backstab him, you know? Because they could just backstab him.
I'm gonna say, I just remember their whole goal is to get the tail beast because of, you know, Toby and everything. I know people say, like, you know, Kisame is kind of a hybrid, you know, light mini tail beast with the amount of chakra he has, but he's not a tail beast, though. If one of your Akatsuki members actually is a tail beast, when their whole goal is to capture all of them, would you keep them around? I don't think so. If we really want to be technical. And
Yeah,
if you want to put Naruto on the Akatsuki, I feel like you can't have the tail beast there, which then, that's not even Naruto anymore.
Yeah, that's why we can't do these hypotheticals, because it doesn't make any sense.
If you want to take it to the absolute literal extreme. Oh god. What is these lobbies?
I just threw grenades at him. Oh, dude, he came out of nowhere, dude. Ready
That's
up.
first to kill me too.
Dude, what is going on?
What are these lobbies?
Alright, cool. I got one more in me if we die again. Like this. I've already been streaming for like borderline 7 hours now.
What would happen if Naruto married Sakura? That'll be stupid. Why would he do that? I'm sorry, chat. Maybe this is a hot take. A, Sakura's not a good character. B, every time Sakura said she cared about Naruto, I just never bought it. That's just me.
If Sakura was a real woman, I would definitely smash.
No. That's where I draw the line. Just no. That's where you're doing too much. I disagree with that. Because what about her is a good character? She says Naruto and Sasuke. That's the whole point of her character. She does some cool things, but 9 times out of 10, they're literally in the background doing nothing. So much so, they literally even call it out multiple times that they do nothing. they
So you're
obviously,
saying
you
that-
know, bullied Naruto as a kid and everything, saying he doesn't like him and everything, and then all of a sudden, oh, I always loved you, Naruto, and everything. It's like, no, you didn't. That's why
But
Hinata's
that-
the GOAT.
That's known to be a ploy, though. She was lying at that time. If you're talking about the snow scene, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's a ploy. She was obviously lying. She wasn't actually meaning any of that shit.
Like I said, I just don't buy it.
I feel like the creator made it pretty well known that that was a lie as well.
I think it just stems from my overall annoyance of why people even like Sakura at all.
Because she's a bad bitch.
No, she's not!
She is. Cole, she has jugs. What more can you
She's
want?
flat!
She's not flat.
Yes, she is!
Maybe flat out amazing.
No. I think that's your hot take, isn't it? You're just saying it for bits.
No, I actually do like Sakura as a character.
How?
And
Why?
and yes, I know I'm in the minority.
You are.
Oh, I killed 2 of them. There's one more. At least that I see. Yes! We actually won a fight.
Really?
We won a fight, Cole.
And I got a key card.
Badass. I need to find some healing items. Oh, here's some shields.
Okay.
Cool.
I
you
guess
need
on
to
the
make me
other
feel
side.
like I'm the only girl in the world.
Where is this? Okay, you're down below. Oh.
If there's a medkit in here, I kind of need it. Oh, cool.
So what about Sakura do you like?
I'm just attached to her because I watched 550 episodes of her being the tertiary character of a series.
What do they do?
Also, I have a lot of respect for her because I've watched Boruto and she's a great mother.
So I guess that's the reason why I don't like Sakura, is because I've never seen Boruto, nor will I ever.
I mean, she's not a big thing in Naruto, but she's just a very likable character. She's also one of the few actually useful characters from that generation of Naruto now. I mean, for Christ's sake, Kiba is literally selling dog food. Rock Lee does absolutely nothing. She knows a teacher with anxiety.
Outside of Boruto, I just think there are better characters, especially better female characters than Sakura.
I don't know, man. I like Sakura, dude. If it wasn't for Sakura, who would motivate Naruto and Sasuke to get better? Think about that. Think about it. Think about it. Exactly, you can't.
Well, we know who motivates Sasuke. It's obviously Itachi.
Yeah, but who's going to be doing out the, blood-curdling yells that make them have to save people and kill the bad guys? Think about that. Because Itachi isn't curdling any blood-screaming yells or whatever the fuck.
Hinata.
She doesn't even show up until, 40 episodes in? They needed a love interest right now. Well, I guess she was in the beginning, very little. She was a background character.
I mean, they made it very obvious since the first time you saw Hinata that she likes
She had
him.
a crush on Naruto.
Yeah. And I just remember a certain moment in Shippuden when Hinata was fighting Pain. Pain launched in the air, looked like she was gonna die, and that's when Naruto activated the 8 Tails. Because he thought she was dead. You know I'm right.
I know that you're drop dead sexy. Is that good enough for you? Is that the F1 racer guy?
Yeah.
Oh. I bought that skin just because you bought the skin. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh.
I still have no idea who he is, and I've never even watched it once. It's kind of like you back in the day buying anime skins before you even watched the shit.
Right.
Do you think I can hit one of these guys? What do you think, chat? Probably not. Alright.
But Hinata clears Sakura.
She does clear Sakura. It doesn't make Sakura a bad character. Sakura had to deal with a lot of shit.
So did Hinata.
Yeah, that doesn't make Sakura a bad character. I don't disagree that Hinata's a better character. I hit the boxy for 105.
Knocked. Oh, I got shot from behind.
Got her.
All right.
I have to dance for a bit because they were sweating all over us, Cole, so I kind of have
Yeah.
Fucking bum ass.
The most we got as far as like a tragic backstory for Sakura is, oh no, I was friends with Ino, but they kept saying I had a big forehead, so I'm not friends with her anymore. Oh no, how tragic.
And look at that, she won. Ino had to settle. She got Dollar General fucking Sasuke.
Yeah, because he called her ugly or big forehead or something.
Well, doesn't every girl in Naruto have a big forehead? To be fair, I mean, think about it.
I think?
Just the way the art style is, like, almost every character has a big forehead. They literally can fit a metal plate on their head.
I guess Tamari does.
Yeah? You're just trying to trigger me, but it's not working.
No, I just think of female characters, I'm like, do they?
What the the second guy comes out of nowhere and just beams my ass. Okay, let's return to lobby. Cole, I think that might be it for me for tonight.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I got a pickaxe, though. Why did I get this pickaxe? Oh, was it... No? I would love to know how I got this pickaxe. Oh. Well, this is a short little sweet stream, but thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Are you continuing your stream, Cole?
Probably not.
If you do, I'll watch. But
All right.
If you don't, then, you know. You be you.
I'll see. Still not a good character. I'm looking at Sakura right now.
Wow, they updated her skin, didn't they? She looks better now than she did. Nice, I like it. Baddie.
Flat.
Cole, I thought you said you were hanging up some decorations.
Hmm?
I thought you said you were gonna hang up decorations.
When?
Didn't you say that it was coming in the mail today?
It got delayed, I guess.
Oh. Well, damn it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna leave the party, but I'm in your stream now.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye. Let's see, if we run one solo game, what should we do? Do you keep the Naruto theme going? Okay, you know what? We're gonna do one solo game. And since I was being too mean, I was bullying Sakura too much. Oh no. Let's do one solo game with Sakura, and if we win, then maybe I'll give her flowers and say that you're actually better than I give you credit for. And if we lose, then you're not a good character then. It's confirmation then. Alright, are we all in agreement? Cool. I don't know why we have Hide and Scythe when Sakura's released, when she doesn't use it at all. But sure. And then Amanda, since she marries Sasuke, I guess. Okay. Any other Naruto takes? If we're now running, in my opinion, one of the most useless characters in the series. Let's see. What happened if Naruto died? Well, I don't think the series would continue, right? It's not the series. There would be no Naruto series then, if he's dead. So that's weird. That's a bad one. Joined the Akatsuki, talked about that one. Became evil, talked about that one. Married Sakura, talked about that one. Useless. I don't see that. Parents were alive. Wasn't Uchiha. Naruto and Sasuke died. Kind of comes back to the point of, what's the point of the show then? What if Naruto had the Sharingan? That's an interesting one. What if Naruto had the Sharingan? Huh. So when I see that one, what if Naruto had the Sharingan? I immediately think of what happened with Kakashi and Obito, where Sasuke's in a situation, the real Uchiha, where he's about to die or looks like he's about to die, and he gives Naruto his Sharingan eye. And then Sasuke comes back later on. I thought he was dead. Nope. I was alive all this time, and now I am here to kill you. Right? I feel like that's the only way Naruto would have a Sharingan, is a situation like that. And if he does have a Sharingan, a borrowed Sharingan similar to Kakashi, would Naruto even know how to use it? Right? On one hand, yes, he does eventually learn how to do, Sage Mode, and he learns how to do Rasengan and Rasen Shuriken, all that stuff, to a point where that's his most common move. But Naruto's also just, I don't want to say dumb. He's just naive with a lot of stuff. And he doesn't understand a lot of stuff. So, I mean, I feel like there'd be certain times where he wouldn't even realize that he's using a Sharingan, or he's trying to use the Sharingan, but it doesn't work because he's out of chakra, or whatever the case may be. Just give the show some excuse for him not to be able to use the Sharingan. But I do think that would help him if he was able to use a Sharingan, because not only is Naruto like, you know, dumb and naive with a lot of stuff, but he also goes into everything full guns blazing and doesn't think about anything. He just always wants to fight things. So combine that personality with a Sharingan, we're able to predict enemy movement and patterns before they do it. It's kind of overpowered, if you ask me. But I guess similar to one of the other takes we were doing, the hypothetical scenarios with Naruto joining the Akatsuki. But if we really want to be specific and take this to the most logical, literal extreme, then what does that mean when it comes to Itachi murdering the Uchiha clan? Because if Naruto is an Uchiha, right? Because he has the Sharingan, or maybe it's Ibara, but whatever. But if we assume that Naruto has a Sharingan because he's an Uchiha, then what does that mean with the Uchiha genocide? Does Itachi kill him? Does he keep him alive? Does that mean Sasuke's dead? Does it mean Sasuke's alive? I feel like that would mean Naruto's dead, because if Itachi was able to kill his lover and his parents, then why would Naruto be safe? The only person Itachi wanted to save was his brother. So I feel like Naruto would have been dead in the Uchiha massacre. But another interesting take. Wow, you're upside down. Okay. Let's see what other things to talk about for Naruto. It's also hard because I feel like I've talked about Naruto on stream so many times where I just feel like I'm repeating myself with a lot of stuff, which I don't want to do. Which is another thing I'm also trying to be mindful of, not to repeat myself. Great. I don't think this is worth it. I think we should just run. Yeah, I might just run. This is a horrible idea. Right. Right, should we just run? Because I don't have a lot of ammo. I think we should just run. Plus, we're only going to do one game of soccer and we'll see how we do. If you win, then yeah, it is agreed upon that we will give Sakura flowers and say she's a better character. Not as good as Hinata, because nothing beats that. But they're a better character than, let's say, her rival Ino, for instance. But I will give one benefit of Sakura for talking about her. The one benefit I will give Sakura is I think it's good that they train with Tsunade to learn a medical jitsu, so they at least have a jitsu they can do that no one else can do in like Team 7 and everything, or Squad 7. So she has a point, she has a purpose, rather than just stand in the background and just saying Naruto and Sasuke. She actually can do something, which is great, but it doesn't mean that they're a likable character. Well, not likable anymore, Sakura. You're useless. You're worthless. I think it's also worse for her because she married Sasuke, a character that I also don't really like. So it's a double negative of they're worthless and they marry a character that I don't like. Just why? I don't know. Maybe she's a better character than Boruto. Once again, I just will never see Boruto because I don't see a point. So if she's better, hey, more power to her. But from what I've seen, nah, I'm good on that front. As far as Naruto characters go, I have my top 5, fluctuates. It, changes. Kakashi is a lock for top 5. Itachi is top 5. Naruto's top 5. Hinata is top 5. And then my final spot, it fluctuates on the day, right? Because it's a mix between like Shikamaru, Rock Lee, Gaara, and that's it. Because I said Hinata, Itachi, Kakashi, Naruto. Yeah. So my top 5, my 5th spot, this is just no order, by the way. It's in no particular order. The 5th spot, it fluctuates by the day. Sometimes it's Shikamaru, sometimes it's Gaara, sometimes it's Rock Lee. I'll say Shikamaru is probably in that 5th spot right now, but other days it's Rock Lee, other days it's Gaara. But that's my personal top 5 headcanon for characters in Naruto. And then Sasuke and Sakura, they're fine. They're fine characters. There's just so many other characters that I enjoy watching more. And when they're on screen, I just want to see someone else that I actually enjoy, right? Which kind of makes it annoying of like how important both of them are and how like they've been there since the beginning. But that problem really is way more problematic when it comes to Sasuke because he's like the other main character in the series, so he gets so much screen time, and when you get all that screen time, you still just a meh character to me, right? Like the fact that, okay, now that I'm done ranting on Sakura, now let me get to this boy, this Sasuke. The fact that Sasuke is the secondary co-lead main character in the series, he gets so much screen time. You can look at the numbers. I would not be shocked if we looked at the numbers and you told me that Sasuke gets more screen time than Naruto, especially in Shippuden. If you told me that, I would not disagree with you whatsoever. Sasuke gets a ton of screen time. And the fact that he's a mid character to me, compared to his older brother, who gets 15, 20 episodes in OG and Shippuden combined, that's like 700-800 episodes of Naruto. Itachi's in like 15 to 20 of those episodes. And he's in my top 5. Compared to Sasuke, who's in like every single episode of Naruto and Shippuden, and he's nowhere close to my top 5. My top 5 will fluctuate all the time. Sasuke will never be in my top 5. Same thing with Sakura. But the fact that Itachi can be in so little of the series and be such an amazing character compared to Sasuke, who is in it a ton, but it's just meh. He's just a fine character to me. Just shows the whole less is more argument to me. Right? And if you like Sasuke, if this is a hot take, right? If you like Sasuke, that's fine. You can have your own opinions. You can have your own lists, right? I'm just saying, personally, for me, Sasuke is a character where it's just, he just exists. There are just so many characters that are way more entertained and I like way more that I would much rather see on screen. And this goes for strictly Uchihas, like Obito, Madara, and especially Itachi, or if we throw in Kakashi, who's a fake half Uchiha, right? Throw in those people, or just anyone when we bring in like Naruto, Rock Lee, Gaara, Shikamaru, Hinata. I just don't see a point with Sasuke. Mainly because he's just so confusing. I just never understand him, and I never know what to think with him. Oh, more. Dakota, why are you being sus? I wish I hadn't. Man, imagine if. Didn't they? I was supposed to say, hasn't Fortnite done an Among Us collab? Chat, am I tripping? Or has there been an Among Us collab where they made like the backplane an Among Us character? If so, that's why I wanted to bring in. Just to say that, Dakota, you're being sus. But getting back to the point with Sasuke, as I wrap up stream, just finishing my ramble and everything. Yeah, Sasuke. I just don't understand you because his emotions, his goals, everything about him fluctuates like the tide, right? There are some episodes where, he sees Naruto as an ally, as a friend, he wants to protect him, and there are multiple times we see that. We have it in the, igloo scene in OG Naruto when it's Naruto and Sasuke verse Zabuza and everything, and that's when I want to say Sasuke activates the Sharingan for the first time. That moment where Sasuke protects him, great moment. And there are all the times where Sasuke wants to kill Naruto, and then there are other times where Sasuke comes back in the Great Ninja War and says that he wants to become Hokage, but he also wanted to kill everyone in the Hidden Leaf Village, and people saw him in an Akatsuki cloak and thought, oh no, he's turned to the Akatsuki, he's now a wanted terrorist. But yeah, let's also make that guy become Hokage. That makes sense. You want to become Hokage against the same people that you also wanted to kill as a revenge tactic to bring to avenge your clan. Makes sense. They definitely have it on Miles Backline. Did I just miss it? Let me see. I feel like I just missed it because I remember they brought it in. Maybe I just don't have it, which that could just be true. Because I feel like I remember seeing that. Maybe I just didn't get it. If so, okay. It looks like that I don't. Okay. Well, I can chill with you then. Nice. Anyway, what was I saying? But yeah, Sasuke is just a character that makes no sense. Because once again, his motivations, his goals, and everything about him just changes where it gets to a point where it's so confusing on screen every single time I see him. Cause like, is he a good character? Is he a hero? Should I like him? Should I not? Does he want to protect people or does he want to kill Naruto again? I don't know. And I also think another reason, one of my biggest annoyances, to continue my rant for a second on Sasuke, is people say, oh, Sasuke, is, emo and, he's like very much that like, flip on off switch when it comes to like his emotions and everything is because of his trauma when it comes to Itachi murdering his clan, which, I mean, sure, that's obviously going to be traumatic. I don't disagree. But the fact that there are so many characters in Naruto that also have traumatic backstories, but they're way more consistent. They don't flip on and off switch where they're sometimes a hero and sometimes a villain as much as Sasuke does, right? Like, Gaara, it's an intentional misdirect. He's intentionally shown as a villain-like character during the Chunin exams. But then once you learn the backstory, then you learn why he is the way that he is. And then you like him, and people like me have him in their top 5. And he's an amazing character. And somewhere we were talking about before, how he probably has the most tragic backstory in all of Naruto. Which, if you said that, that's a fair point. I personally think Nagato Pain has the most tragic backstory, but I think it's valid. But, Gaara being seen as a villain, that was an intentional misdirect, right, to fool the audience because they wanted you to hate Gaara and then show you the backstory. Like, okay, that's why they are the way that they are. It's one of the, common horror movie tropes where it's not just someone being evil just because for the sake of it. It's because of other wrongdoing, other traumatic experiences in their life cause them to be the way that they are. So that's what made Gaara the way that he is. So you can't use that excuse for Sasuke being like, oh, that's why he, keeps switching his, narrative and his opinions on everything is because of his traumatic backstory, when Gaara also had a traumatic backstory, but he also doesn't flip from hero and villain as much as Sasuke. Pain had a traumatic backstory, in my opinion, the most tragic backstory in all of Naruto. And he became a villain-like threat because of his traumatic backstory, but even he thinks that he's doing good because he wants to bring peace. He wants to bring peace, and during that whole Naruto Pain fight, he says something like that. What about my village? What about my family and everything? If you kill them, like I'm pretty much like no different from you and everything, which is interesting. That's an interesting point. I'm not saying I have to agree with them, but I at least see his viewpoint. Once again, he's another character that is a villain antagonistic threat because of other things happening in their life. Naruto had every right to be a villain based on how the village treated him, but he didn't. Obito was a villain character because of everything that happened to him. So what made Sasuke the outlier where, oh, it's because of his traumatic backstory, that's what makes him, acceptable to do whatever he wants and feel however he wants, and he gets a pass for no matter what, just because of traumatic backstory, when he's not the only character who has a traumatic backstory. That's why I never understand people who have that opinion of, that's why Sasuke's able to do whatever he wants because he has a traumatic backstory. If he's the only character in the entire series, and then he has a traumatic backstory, okay, I feel like that has some leverage, and I can see that opinion, I can see that viewpoint. But the fact that so many people, so much so, it feels like every time you're introduced to a new character, whether it's OG or Shippuden, in your mind you can think, okay, I feel like since you introduced me a new character, at some point we're going to have a, flashback scene and they're going to have a tragic backstory. Because that's what pretty much happened to every single character. We got introduced to Sasuke, tragic backstory. We got introduced to Naruto, tragic backstory. Got introduced to Kakashi, tragic backstory. Got introduced to Itachi, tragic backstory. Gaara, tragic backstory. Rock Lee, tragic backstory. Hinata, tragic backstory. Pain, Nagato, tragic backstory. It's just, and I'm sure there's other ones I'm forgetting, but I'm just, going off off my top of my head and everything. But that's the point. There's so many characters that have tragic backstories, and just to be like, that's why Sasuke gets a pass. I don't buy it. You gotta give me more than that. You can't just say tragic backstory, and that's why Sasuke's a good character, and that's why he's able to do whatever he wants. Because I don't even think Sasuke has much tragic backstory in the show. It's tragic, of course. Of course it's tragic. I'm not saying it's not tragic. But what I'm saying is, it may be tragic, but there are other just as tragic or more tragic backstories in the show. And even those characters are not bait and switch moments as much as Sasuke. That's the main point I'm trying to bring across. But I think that's about it, though. I feel like I've rambled enough about Sakura, but really Sasuke. Just air my grievances and everything, because I want to like Sasuke. I do understand that he's such an important character and everything, because there is a lot there. There is a part of Sasuke that I do like. It's just, I feel like that the bits and pieces of Sasuke, the character that I like, it gets buried under a lot of stuff that I don't like at all, so I forget the good moments, right? Like, once again, the Igloo stuff, during the Zabuza OG arc is something that I really do like about Sasuke. Sasuke learning that, the Chunin Zim, questionnaire test with the 10 questions, how they're harder and harder and harder. It was all about, not getting the questions right. It was all about trying to cheat and get information without getting caught. That was the test. It's another great moment that I liked. And then you have moments where he wants to be Okama Kage when he previously wanted to kill everyone. Just gets buried under good stuff. Like, come on, Sasuke.